Hey, how's it going there, your old pal Jim Psychic Life? We are actually going to do a $40 challenge installment today because we sold two items recently. We sold a Clairol hair curler set and uh, those pair of On Cloud running sneakers. So we now have, with our $5 left over from our last uh, thrift store stop, we have $80 to go and buy more inventory with. We have stuff listed from that last purchase. So now we have more money to go out and buy more stuff with and grow that inventory uh, selection. So we're going to go find stuff. We're heading south today. We're going to hit up the Bridgeville Goodwill. And then there's another thrift store, the Mega Teen something thrift in Seaford. We're gonna go there, and then there's one on the way back in Harrington that we'll probably hit if it's open today. Uh, so there's three thrifts that we're gonna hit with our $80. We'll see if we can spend all our money and what we'll buy. And I'm not driving today. Today Ashley's driving this little tiny rental that we have. So uh, yeah, let's go see what we find. Our $80 um, thrift challenge from our $40 starting budget. We're up to 80 plus we've got inventory listed, so we are growing. Um, so yeah, let's see what we find. Just gonna start checking stuff right in the store. Here comes the dues. I'm just gonna leave the cart with Ashley. Let's see. Pass. And the pause there was kids around. It's an odd creek. Like a salesman sample thing. I'll set that in the cart. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, but we'll set it in the cart as soon as I can get to Ashley. See if I can. No, I'll wait. Let's see what we got. Right. It's vintage. I think Fire King milk glass mug. For $1, we'll take that. I'm gonna peel the label back, but there's an employee right here, and they don't like it when you do that. So, no, I'm not doing it to be malicious. See what's on this one. Right, excuse me. There's Ashley there. Cinnamon Table's a good brand. There's no lid. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that. That sticker won't come off.
Do you need it to?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, she's in my way. Let's go down here because the old lady got in my way. Let's see what's over here. This is not an aisle I generally go down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't go down that aisle. There's nothing there. Come down this way. Yeah. I know that there's money in sewing machines. I just don't like to ship them, so I don't ever really look at them. I'm back here. This is where I started on down this aisle. The coffee mugs right here. On this side. It's definitely German. Winterberg. I don't know enough about it. Some Kentucky glass. Alright, I'm gonna look at this Knob Creek thing. It's plastic, so I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it, but let me look it up at least and see. This is good. That. Same handle.
Looking for price, so I feel like you're supposed to have a.
Whether it's supposed to go on. Alright. There's a pressure cooker there, but no regulator. The regulator is the most important part.
Support essential job training programs and job services by rounding up at the register today. Funds raised in our Goodwill stores through purchases.
I mean, $1 a plate, I guess that's not bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Services to individuals in our community who are achieving self-sufficiency and job
Duncan
development.
Hines. Nope.
Rounding up the register to advance our nonprofit mission.
It's wherever, but it's new.
Oh, I didn't know they had a new one.
Yeah. It's on this side. Thinkers. See anything there? No. Yes, it's kind of rough. You know, you can't see in there, but it's very dirty. We're not getting that. Alright, let's see. Nope. Alright, let's go look at the shoes. Ashley's got that aisle covered. Let's check out shoes. We'll get out of here. Okay. Let's see. 86. Let's start on the side. Nope. No hands. Nope. 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 See, nope. 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 There's track shoes. They don't sell. You basically have to be new. I think that's really it. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and check out. Get out of here. Move on to the next one.
All right, so while I went over to look at shoes, I actually picked up another. It's a Pampered Chef thing. It's a Pampered Chef salad dressing maker.
Yes.
For $2, and it gets 20. So we'll add that to our $40 challenge inventory list. So we spent $14 in there. Is that what I said?
I think so.
Yeah, $14 in there. So we subtract that from 80. That mug, that little dad mug, was not Fire King, but I still bought it because it's Galaxy glass. I didn't look it up, but if memory serves me correctly, that's still pretty okay. So for $1, I think we'll still do good. And Christmas is coming, so I think we're fine there. It may sit for a bit. Those spatulas may sit for a bit, but at $1, they can sit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a good risk to take at $1. They're good. They're small. They don't take up a lot of space. When they sell, they're going to sell for really good profit. So those are the types of items that, like, I'm okay with sitting on the shelf. I don't want board games to sit too long, although we've got a bunch that are sitting too long right now. But if you're really limited on space, board games, you don't want those to sit too long. You don't want like VCRs to sit too long. Just bigger, bulky stuff. You don't want that stuff sitting too long. A spatula, you can throw that in a bin and you won't even know it's there. Same with like little tiny mugs, like big coffee mugs, or like travel mugs. Those might get a little bulky if you have too many. What you can do, what I saw, I follow Commonwealth Picker or Flipper, it's the same person. What he does, like he's got like a Tupperware bin, like a small bin, and once that's full of Tupperware stuff, he stops buying Tupperware. So you could do something like that. Like that's a pretty good idea. Like if once your allotted storage space for whatever, category you're selling is full, then you just stop buying that stuff. So you can implement something like that if you're kind of short on space. So yeah, not too bad. $14. We got one, two. We're gonna lot those two Corona brand vintage spatulas together. One looks like an egg scoop and one's just a spoon. So one, two, the spatulas, mug, Pampered Chef plates, and Pampered Chef salad.
Dressing me.
Yeah.
That's 5 plates. I don't know if you want to split that or if you want to do all 5.
Right. So we've got at least and the Knob Creek whiskey. That's like a $22 piece right there. So that's 6 items. That's 6 listings that we bought for $14. And I might be missing one. I don't think so. So that's pretty good. Now we're gonna go into the teen thrift, which is really hit or miss. They price their stuff really, really freaking high. Because they base their stuff off of eBay active listings, the highest price. So they're like, "Oh, this is what it sells for." It's like, no, it's not what that's what it sits for on eBay. That's what it sits there for years and years and years, and nobody ever buys it. So yeah, we're gonna go in there. Probably point and laugh at a couple of things. We might buy a couple of things because you do find some stuff every now and again. But we shall see. So after this, then I think we're gonna start heading back. I don't know. We'll see. It's still only 1 o'clock, but from here we're going into like Salisbury, which is like another half an hour south. So we'll see. We'll see how this one does, and how we're going to continue our day.
Huh. Ah, I can stuff over. Prices actually aren't too terrible here. They used to be like outrageous, like they really come down. So maybe they've learned something. I don't know. Let's keep going. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He had this map on his wall. Oh. And where he puts, that's how it goes. Puts these magnetic pins on what he thinks. Is your cat relative? Yeah. Yeah. One that he pursues the into the main stuff. So like shows like yeah. I will. Yeah. I did. Right. Okay, so I need to put in. There's another.
Hmm.
They don't. So often at all. But
Okay. No lids there. Do those two go together, or that seems like the wrong size?
No.
Yeah.
No, we've seen this here before. But I think let's see if we can find
Cool.
matching.
Yeah.
This is only $1.50, but just a
Yeah, I don't see it.
Let me look at how much.
It's not really vintage. I'm gonna guess it's more than 15 years old, but I think those are 5.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go circle around and see if I can find.
Here. Wait. Oh. That's it for this store, I think. Actually, that didn't do too bad here. Usually we leave with a lot less, so did find this pair of Brooks. I think they have $5 written on sole, so we'll have to scrub that off, but not bad. $5 for a pair of shoes that are basically new and a little bit of use. But I mean, if you look at that's in really nice shape. And mega blocks down there might be something. I'll look that up. But other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot. So let's look that up and go ahead and check out and move on to the next one.
All right, so we spent about, let's say, $37. I think we got like $28 left on our budget. We don't have to spend it all. And actually, what I suggest you do from day one is set aside 25% of whatever you sell for yourself. So if you want to follow that, you can. Set aside 25% of 80, so that'll be $60 to shop with, $20 set aside. Or you could just do that on your own. Or I could start doing that next video, whatever. So, but just by setting aside a little bit, even if it just buys you a coffee, like just spend that money on you. Buy yourself a snack if you're going to go out sparking and you just, whatever. You just want that midday donut or, coffee, or like I said, or, eventually you want to fill up your tank or whatever, or if you don't need it, then just throw it all towards inventory. But when you buy something for yourself, then something in your brain tells you like, okay, eBay bought this for me. I bought this because I sold something on eBay, and it kind of fuels that, okay, it's making me money, right? So, and 25% of your just whatever you take out of eBay after all of your fees, your shipping, everything else, um, is a good number, I feel like. So, we started today with 80. If you were to start with 80 and just put $20 in your pocket, or just transfer it into your own personal account or whatever, that money is then yours to do whatever you want with. Apply it towards a bill or whatever. But we're going to go to the next thrift with $28, see if we can use up the 28, or save it for our next outing or whatever. Then we'll head home, and that'll be that. We'll get this stuff listed. So, yeah. Let's see. We've never been in this thrift store, so I have no idea what it's like. These first two we've been in a bit. We don't get to come down this way often because this is it. There's really nothing else down here. I think there may be another like vintage store. They call it a thrift store, but it's more vintage, so the prices are a little bit elevated. In like downtown Seaford, into Seaford more. We could check that out one day, but I don't really shop those types of stores. They're more consignment-y, and they just ask a little bit more. And there's really not enough meat on those items for me to make money on, so I don't bother. So, but we can go check that out because I could be wrong. Just never know. So maybe next time we come down this way, when we're just not feeling like sparking. So, all right, we'll head into Harrington next on the way back up, and see what we find.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Great, how are you?
We're gonna get those. That's it. That's really it. I said that's really it. I want those boots.
What boots?
Those boots.
What's wrong?
I have no idea.
Yep.
There's no price.
Alright.
Okay. Nope. Nope.
All right, so not a whole lot to look at that thrift. No toys whatsoever. They have a lot of clothes. The shirts, there's no name brands really to speak of. They had that one pair of boots which I bought. They were Red Wing Irish Setters, which I'll probably get about $75 for. Probably list them at like $100. Put them on sale for $75. And I'll take a $60 offer. I paid $10 for them, so that's great profit. Should cost me maybe 10 to 15 to ship, depending on where it goes. Great. That's it. Probably the best buy of the day, if I think about it. Of course, depends on how quickly it sells too. It should sell quick. Red Wing usually sells pretty quick. Now we've got something like 15 to 17 listings now that we can list. Things are really going to snowball from here. I got to figure out how to organize it so that you can see exactly like money in, money out, easy. Yeah, so I'll work on that. And I suck at Excel. I really do. I'm like stupid at it. But I'll figure out a way to do it. I don't know. Because I think that would be helpful. But we'll definitely go over now that we'll have at least 20 currently listed. As we sell it, we'll go over what we sold, obviously how much it sells for, what our profits are. We'll break down the shipping costs and the eBay fees. We'll break down what we're keeping from the profits, what we're putting back into the business, so you can see exactly how that side of it works, how to pay yourself, how to put money back in, and how it just kind of grows. It's certainly not the way that I do it. It's not a overnight thing. Really, if anybody tells you that you can start paying your bills within a month just on eBay, they're lying to you. You can't. Unless you start off with, tens of thousands of dollars, so you can just go on a multi-state buying spree and buy up, 10,000 products for inventory and list it all. That's you need some kind of major jump start like that to be full-time right off the bat. But if you're starting from, virtual zero budget, it's going to take time, but it can be done. So yeah, we'll get this stuff listed. I don't know about today. It might be tomorrow. But we'll get it listed, we'll get it sold, and we'll start seeing that snowball now. I think this is going to be the trip that kind of gets everything going. I really like the stuff that we got. Some stuff is going to sit, some stuff is going to sell fast, which is really ideally you want everything to sell fast, but the stuff that we bought that I think might sit is okay if it sits because it's small. And like those, I don't know if I got them on video. We bought some Pampered Chef stones. They're newer. They're like small. I think they're the minis. Yeah, they're mini stones, round stones, which is why I'm holding my hands like this. They're newer Pampered Chef. So there's really no sales history on it, but they may sit, but they're flat. So they can sit in the bottom of the tote, and that's fine, you know. They may sell right away. They're kind of a wild card. And you don't really have sales history to go off of to figure out a price of. They're unused, but they're not brand new because they're not in a box with the paperwork and all that. So yeah, so we'll get this stuff listed and we'll see how things go with it. I'm thinking I'll be surprised at how some of the stuff sells quickly, and I may be surprised at some of the stuff that sits for a while. So we'll see. So that's it for today, guys. No, you know what? No, it's raining out. Let's end the video here. I was going to do the haul, but no, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do the haul now. We'll wait for the rain to subside and then do the haul.
Do the haul in the workshop.
Yeah, we'll do the haul in the workshop, and we'll put stuff away or put stuff in the ready to prep pile. And yeah, so hang tight for the haul, and then we'll say goodbye from there. All right, guys, let's go with our little haul here of what did we buy and what I kind of hope it'll sell for, or what it should sell for in my estimation. Let's put it that way. Start with Sony alarm clocks. Like I said, alarm clocks, if you could pick them up for, in this case, $350. This one is the 218. Sorry, our lighting sucks until the bulbs warm up. It's a ICF C218. Looks like that. That's about 20 bucks there from 350. I'll probably list it for 25, and then with the 25% off sale, and she can just give that a quick wipe down, and that's ready to list after she pulls the tag. And our work area is kind of a mess. So this is the Pampered Chef salad dressing maker. $2. That's 20 bucks right there. We got 2 of those, so there's another one floating around here somewhere. This is another vintage alarm clock. Well, no, this is the only vintage quote-unquote alarm clock. Sunbeam. I like the wood grain look of it. It's a red LED, which people seem to like. The recessed number button rather here. Snooze button. Battery backup. Wood grain in the back. Paid $250 for it. That's probably 22 bucks. And we'll go with another alarm clock, another Sony. This is the 610. The cassette, that should be okay. It's a little loose. I think we have a cassette to test that. This is a little bit dusty. Paid $5 for it. That should be 30 to 35. Yeah. It's a dual alarm. The cassette is what people are going to like about that one. And we picked up 2 of these. There's another one floating around down there. These are the mini stones, the Pampered Chefs. $2.75 a piece, 8.5-inch stone. This is part of Pampered Chef's new line.
or newer line, I should say. So we don't have a lot of comps to go by. But at $275, even if we get like $22 for that'll be good. While we're looking at Pampered Chef stuff, we paid $5. These are heavy for 5 plates. So that's $1 a plate. We've sold, let's say 3 of these for like $22. So 5 we should get. I was gonna list them for 33 and then put them on sale from there. And continue on with these Brooks Range 2. Very, very clean. We paid $5, which they Sharpied that price on there, so there's no real way to get it off
Yes, there is.
on the sole.
Mr. Clean if all else fails.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to Mr. Clean that off, but last case scenario, we just black that in, and it will just be a black square. So, in this condition, I'm gonna list those at 50, which will then put them on sale for $37.50 from $5. So that's that. This tea drop, I'm not gonna take it out of the box because I don't want to break it. Tea drop hot tea maker by Sunbeam. These used to go for $50 easy. They're now in the $40 range, 35 to 40. Paid $9.75, so they've come down in price, and they sell a little bit slower, but still pretty good. I always get excited when I see one because you don't really see them all that often. We'll need a little bit of cleaning, but overall not too shabby. This is a Rival hot pot. These are super, super light. Paid $4.50. New in the box, these get about $40. And I will get probably $30 for that, 25 to 30 for that from $4.50. And that'll ship at probably 3 pounds, I'll say. And then we'll move over here. These are Red Wing Irish Setter work boots. They are steel toe. See if I can see a size. Yep, 11. We have all the info there we need from 2018. These are probably $70 right there. They're in pretty good shape. I don't know why one. Oh, because it's propped up on something. There we go. Yep. So that's 10 into 70 right there. This Knob Creek whiskey, which is a little like sample display type thing for liquor stores. Paid $3 for it. Should get 22 to 25 for that. Super, super light. That's plastic, not glass. There's the other Pampered Chef thing for $2.75. And like I said, super flat, so that'll store easy. There's the other salad dressing maker for $2. That's another 20. So you see, we're adding up a lot of 20s here. This is the dad mug, little tiny mug with a little saying on there. Very nice for your dad for $1. It's Galaxy glass. It's milk glass. It's not just plain white. There's a little bit of a milkiness to it, which that fad kind of comes and goes out of style. But I think somebody looking for a gift for their dad that's into like vintagey stuff is really gonna like that. I don't think it's a super duper home run type item, but $15 from $1 shipped. And this is Echo. It's a flipper lifter
for your burgers, big fat burgers. Paid $1 for it. It's a really cool design. Vintage. You can just tell by the handle and the styling of it. Should get 20 to 22 for that. That may take a bit. This is Corona stainless steel. This is just your regular old spoon. Pick that up for $1 right there. But piece I really like is its sister piece. You can tell by the handle, same handle. This one's unmarked, although it might be marked underneath the tag. But that looks like it's for scooping up eggs. Like it's got that egg shape to it, like for your hard-boiled eggs, to scoop it up out of the water. You know what I mean? So I'll have to do some research on that. But that's a really unique kind of ladle. So I'm going to list them probably together for 25. We'll see how that goes. But if I do list them separately, the spoon will probably be 15, and then that egg thing will be 20, is what I'm thinking. Then last, we got this Parcheesi. We've sold this a bunch. We know this game very, very well. I bought it because, and I trust this store because we've bought games from here before, but it does say complete. So I do trust that they do check these games. So I think we're okay here. This is a $30 game. And I'm confident in that, and she'll check that right now. So guys, that is all we have. And I think she's looking for a blade. That's all we've got for today. Like, we've got a lot to list for this $40 challenge series. So we're going to see a big boom of sales. And we're just going to see things take off from here. I'm really feeling good about it. And we still have $6, something like that. No, $16. So we'll double check my math on that. I'm pretty sure it's $16. So we are off and running on this $40 challenge. What's wrong?
It's complete, but those dice aren't original.
There's different dice in there. So we're going to pull from a game. So we're going to cheat a little bit
No,
on
because
this.
I have Parcheesi.
Right, but I'm saying if we were brand new sellers, we would not.
Okay.
So we're not going to match up the dice.
Those aren't accurate either.
Yep. So we're going to list this as it is with those differing dice for a little bit cheaper. So maybe $25 on that is what I'm going to estimate. Because what people are buying this game for is these figures. They love these little elephant-looking guys. Rhinoceroses and elephants and camel? I don't know. Ostrich? No. I don't know. What's that? Bear? I don't know. It's pieces. They love them. So that's why. Is that a turtle? I don't know.
Look, it's a camel. Oh, that's a bear.
Camel, bear, elephant, and I'm going
Bull?
with yak. I don't know. So yeah, that's why people are buying them, so they may forgive the dice.
It's tiger, elephant, water buffalo, camel.
There you go. So yeah, so that's it, guys. We're gonna get to listen to this stuff now. So you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all the happy horseshit. We'll catch you next time.